So this video is sponsored by Moomoo. Check out the link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. And once you do that, you get up to 20 stocks and your uninvested cash on the platform will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, the clock's ticking. The Fed's about to cut those rates, so this deal will not last long. Again, use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, let's dive right into the video. So Palantir, let's break down Palantir. It's been a couple of days and the stock is looking pretty decent as we're slowly wrapping up the week. You guys can see as of Thursday at close, we had an over 2% green day. The stock closed at $31 per share. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, it looks like buyers are starting to come in right at the 180 moving average here on the 4-hour time frame, which, you guessed it, your boy Stas here, not to toot my own horn, but we actually called this out, right? We talked about how this has been a support for months. The stock was a little bit overbought at 33. We got rejected clearly, which, by the way, guys, $33, that was the high, it looks like, here from November of 2020. So we're not breaking out of that quite yet. We got rejected at that point. For now, I think we'll ultimately break out of it. As you guys know, I'm long Palantir, I'm bullish. But for now, we got rejected and we pulled down to the 180 SMA, which we've held for months at this point, and buyers started to come in. You guys can see, looks like here on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day that was, we hit under $30 per share. We hit $29.60. Buyers came in and we had a big pop on Thursday, up over 7% off that $29.60 low. You guys can see we have a golden cross right here forming with the pop we saw on Thursday. We took out the highs from Wednesday and from Tuesday, actually from Monday, it looks like, as well. So PLTR, we have a golden cross on this time frame and on the 10-day, I believe, or not quite yet on the 10-day, but we did pop over both moving averages today on the 10-day chart today on Thursday when I'm making this video. And on the 20-day chart, we're starting to make a push as well, which is really good news to me, guys. And on this 4-hour time frame, now we're starting to get the pop, like I said, off this moving average, and we are struggling a little bit to break out of the 50 moving average, which is at about $31, $32 per share. But if that's able to break, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I think that this could start going $33 again, which we hit that a couple days ago and back in November of 2020. Then if that were to break, we could start going for the next leg up. At least that's kind of the way this has been playing out, right, over the course of the last couple of months. Palantir has been obviously uptrending. Every time we've gotten overbought, we've pulled down to the moving averages, consolidated a bit, then we've continued that uptrend. So until we break, or unless we break trend, which we're not right now, but unless we do that, bulls are going to be in charge, and I'm thinking more upside is around the corner, right? And let me actually turn my AC on here, guys. It's a little freaking hot in this freaking hotel room. I don't know what's going on. Let me jack this AC up really quickly. By the way, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which, it's nuts. We're going for that 50K. Then we're going for that 100K. There we go, guys. Just jack that AC up. It's actually right there, hitting me right in the face. I'm actually in Greece right now on vacation. And yeah, here we don't have central air. We have these units. So boom, turn the unit on. Beautiful. Probably should have done that before the video. Either way, yeah, we're looking really good here. I'm not buying more shares necessarily at this point, not because I think it's overvalued or a bad time to buy or anything like that, but because I'm already positioned in Palantir. I'm already in the stock in the low 20s. Now we're at $30. I'm already in at a very good price. And sure, if it comes down to the mid-20s again, which I don't suspect happening at this point, at least in the short term. But if it does, that's when I'll buy more. But for now, I'm personally just holding on and riding the wave. And by the end of this year, I don't know, Mid-30s is where I think we could be going. I mean, earlier in the year, you guys probably remember if you've been watching the channel, I said that $30 was my target for this year, and we hit that way earlier than I anticipated. We actually cracked over 30 officially about 2-3 weeks ago in the middle of August, guys, which leaves us with another 4 months for the for the year. So I don't know. By the end of this year, could we get to $35 per share? I think that's doable. I think that is totally in the cards for PLTR, but it comes down to that $33 level. Will we break out of that point, which again is resistance from a couple days ago, but also from 2020? If we do, yeah, $35. Who knows? Maybe higher than that is where we could be going. So I'm loving the price action here, no doubt about it. And let me actually set another alert. I have 2 alerts here at 33 and 33.50. Might as well put one at 31.75, slightly above this 50 moving average on this time frame. Let me do that. That confirmed the breakout in my eyes to $33. Then again, $33 is where my other alert's at. That confirmed the breakout maybe to the mid-high 30s from there. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. Pretty good day overall for PLTR when I'm making this video on Thursday. You're watching it on Friday. Either way, very relevant. And this was in the midst of a pretty good day for the stock market where we had the S&P 500. Well, I guess the S&P broke even, but the NASDAQ did pretty well. Let's see here. NASDAQ, actually, no, the Dow, did well. Same with the Russell. Both went up around 0.6% when I'm making this video. And we had a bunch of other stocks crush it as well. Looks like Best Buy had a 15% green day, guys, which this company just reported their earnings. Let me look here real quick. I know it's not Palantir related, but these are relevant stocks to watch either way. Looks like they did adjusted earnings per share of $1.34, which beat the $1.16 expected on revenue of $9.28 versus $9.24 billion. So a nice double beat for Best Buy. Now the stock is completely ripping, kind of overbought, not going to lie. But if you were already in it, congrats to you. Looking really good. It looks like GameStop also moved, which I've not been tracking GameStop lately, I'll be honest, guys. But we had an 8% move in GameStop. I believe CrowdStrike reported earnings. Forgot to cover those on the channel, guys. But the stock did go up 3% today. It looks like CrowdStrike, what did they end up doing here, guys? Looks like they did EPS of, let's see here, adjusted EPS of $1.04, which beat the 97 cents expected, $963 million of revenue versus $958 million. That beat as well. And it looks like here they see adjusted EPS for Q3 of 80 to 81 cents versus 96 cents expected. All right. So it looks like they are being affected a bit, obviously, from the IT outage aftermath there. And revenue, honestly, not that bad. Probably better than what people were expecting. Looks like they're expecting revenue of $979 to $984 million versus the over $1 billion estimate, $1.01 billion. So I'm not too far off, which I'm happy with, honestly, with the aftermath here playing out. And for the full year adjusted EPS for CrowdStrike, they see $3.61 to $3.65 versus $3.88 expected on revenue of $3.89 to $3.9 billion versus $3.95 billion expected. So guidance was pretty good. They beat EPS revenue for the last quarter, and the stock ended up going up 3% on the day, and now's the moment of truth for CrowdStrike at about 275, 280. That was support all throughout the year pretty much up until the middle of July, and now we're trying to break back over it, which if we do successfully do that, we could be seeing more upside. And full disclosure, I'm also long CrowdStrike. I'm in at about $230 per share, looking pretty good in that stock right now. So What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Run the likes up. Make sure to subscribe. And do not forget to snag up your free stocks for Moomoo. The clock's ticking. Literally, you have another day or two for this deal. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100 and boom, you get up to 20 stocks and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, that's a no-brainer. So again, use that link or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo and I'll catch you in the next video.